Morning, everybody. Oh, I love having that effect. A very, very good morning to you all, and a very warm welcome to West Lothian College's 2022 graduation. This time last year, we had to modify the graduation to make sure we were COVID compliant. So sadly, we could only have our graduands in the hall, and of course, we're all wearing masks. So it's actually great that we're actually be able to get everybody back into the hall and celebrate today's most eventful of days. We do know, unfortunately, that COVID is still with us, so we will be keeping the main outside doors open unless people get really, really cold, in which case we'll selectively close some of them, but we will try and keep the doors open. Obviously from the point of view of ventilation, but also from the point of view of just trying to moderate the heat, because it will get quite warm in here as we go through the morning as well. But if you do feel discomfort at any time, do let a member of staff know, and then we'll do our best to try and rectify the situation. But my main role this morning, apart from welcoming you, is obviously just to provide you with a very short safety briefing. So we've got no planned fire alarms, so if the fire alarms do go off, please remain calm and then follow the instructions which are provided by members of staff. All the fire escapes are very clearly signposted, but again, it'll be the staff who will point in that direction and will give you all the instructions which you'll need to know. As I said, at any time, if you do feel ill, you do feel uncomfortable, you feel slightly dizzy, please let a member of staff know. We've got staff, as I said, dotted all the way around the side of the hall, if you will, and just for your reassurance, we've also got a number of trained first aiders on site as well, so we will do our very best to make sure you're feeling as comfortable and as relaxed as possible. The only other thing I will say is please remember we're also a no-smoking campus, and that includes vaping, so particularly after the ceremony, please be respectful of that as well. The other thing I'll say, and it is obviously, as nowadays as we know, it's very much phones. Please remember, please use your phones, absolutely, keep tweeting, keep the social media going, but can you just make sure they're on silent as we go through the ceremony itself. I'll turn my attention now to our great group of graduates who are sitting in front of me here in the hall. After we do the formal welcomes and the formal speeches, what will happen is I will come down and I will basically come down to seat number 1. I've already introduced myself down to seat number 1 already. And we'll basically lead half the hall at a time to come up and get your scrolls. So it'll be myself who will lead you up through the hall, round the outside, and then you come down and collect your scrolls when you come up onto the stage. As you come up onto the stage, then there's no obligation to shake hands. The principal, Jackie, will be here. Again, just because of COVID, some people might not be comfortable about shaking hands, so we won't be offended if you don't, but equally, feel free if you wish to get a celebratory handshake, then you will, of course, receive one as well. As you exit the stage, you'll then get your certificate. So you'll be awarded your certificate, you'll be given a scroll, and you'll get your certificate. As you leave the stage, then myself and colleagues will then take you back to your seat. All I would say is that make sure you take anything with you, because you will not end up sitting in the same seat you are now when you return. So we will guide you through that, so don't worry, but make sure that you take anything you need as you stand and come up onto the stage as well. At the end of the ceremony, my colleague Sarah Jane will do a final celebratory event. And after that, all our graduates at that point, because you will be graduates by then, you will then be led out the hall and we'll walk you around the campus being led by the piper. At that point, what we'll then do is invite the guests to then exit back up into the main square of the campus through the stairway which you came down. And we'll do that sort of block by block just to avoid congestion. And then you'll then be able to celebrate with the graduates in the square as they re-enter it. And that's obviously the time also for additional photography as well. Graduation is the most important event of the year for the college, and hopefully that is reflected in the efforts which we all go and all the staff here make to make it feel as special as possible for our students as well as our guests. Inevitably, there's a degree of formality to the events, and that is only appropriate. And for some of you, the walk across the platform may be a little bit nerve-wracking. But what I would say is take time both now as you're coming up and as you're sitting back in your seats, please take time to remember the day, live the day, and take that effort to reflect on the time you've had at college, but also importantly, the friends which you've gained during your time at the college as well, and kind of give a bit of self-reflection, because the day will go really quick. And I think it's important just to take a little bit of you time, just to reflect on the real sense, hopefully, of satisfaction and real pride in yourself in actually achieving the award which you're going to be picking up today. So as you come up onto the stage, you said some of you may be a little bit nervous, that's entirely understandable, but please also take time, if you wish, to celebrate. And that's where the informality will start coming in. So I would encourage us all, particularly our guests at the back as well, if you want to clap, if you want to cheer, if you want to do a wee dance, feel free. That is when the informality comes in. There's a degree of formality to graduations, but hopefully the college is all about you, it's all about celebrating your success. So however you celebrate your success, make sure that you do. So what I'll say is, without further ado, very warm welcome. We'll commence the ceremony in about 5 minutes' time, and all I'll say at the end of this is enjoy the event, and I'll see you down in the stair leading you around in a few moments' time. So enjoy yourselves.
There's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared are in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. We're moving on, we're moving on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alec Lingston and I'm Chair of the Board of Governors of West Lothian College. On behalf of the Board, I would like to welcome you to our 2022 graduation ceremony. Well done to our graduates on getting your qualification. It's a real pleasure to congratulate you in person with no restrictions this year imposed by the pandemic. It's great to be pre-COVID. Hopefully that continues. I know from personal experience that it's important that students are supported while they are studying, and I'd like to thank everyone who has been there for the students over the last year. The Principal and myself are pleased to be joined on the platform today by our two students' presidents, Blair and Karine. You're the nearest to me. The Students' Association play a huge role in the life of the college, and we're grateful that they are joining us today representing the Student Association. I'd also like to acknowledge some special guests attending today's ceremony. We have two MSPs, Angela Constance and Sue Webber. We have West Lothian Council's Deputy Leader, Councillor Christine Sullivan, and Councillor Andrew Maguire, who is Executive Councillor for Education, and also our local MP, Hannah Burdell. Thanks very much for attending this morning and all the assistance you give the college during the year. I'm also delighted that our lifetime college ambassadors, Donna Patterson-Harvey, John McGee, Jim Johnston and Roddy McKenzie, have taken time out their busy lives to join our celebrations today. They continue to give great support to the college and our students, and I'd like to thank them for that. Also celebrating your achievements today are some of our board members, and again I'd like to thank them for the time they give to the work of the board to help steer the college through another unusual and challenging year. As you can see from the thanks, there's a lot of organisations work with the actual college to help us improve the quality of learning and make sure we're relevant to the needs of our college. And also including that is various partners, employers and stakeholders who work with the college. They provide work experience for our students. They give us valuable feedback on new qualifications and enhance our student time at the college. So again, many thanks for that. And finally, I'd say a big thank you to our staff. We're very proud of the caring and handwork and professionalism of the staff. They go well above what you'd expect to help students gain their qualifications. Their help is critical to get the students through their studies, especially in the years caused by the pandemic. So it's a deep sense of pride and joy that I congratulate all our graduates on their successes. As you move into further study, I wish you the very best for the future. I am confident that you leave us with the skills, knowledge and attitude to make the most of future opportunities. There are many people developed very, very successful careers starting off with the college. So celebrate, believe, and good luck on your future journey. I now invite our Principal, Jackie Galbraith, to share her opening remarks. Thanks very much.
Good morning, everybody. Hello to special hello to the children in the room. Can I hear you say hello? Thank you for that. It's really lovely to hear you, so please enjoy today, and don't worry if you want to shout really loud for whoever you're here to celebrate with, your mum, your dad, your granddad, your brother, your sister. You make sure you shout really loud when you see them come up on the stage. So good morning and welcome. My name is Jackie Galbraith and I'm the Principal of West Lothian College. And I just wanted to say a few words before we start presenting awards to our wonderful students. Today's ceremony takes place on the 21st anniversary of this Livingston campus. The college has been around for a lot longer than that, but we've only been on this campus for 21 years. And I can't think of a better way to celebrate that special landmark than by our biggest ever graduation ceremony. And if you remember last year, any of you that were here, you all had masks on, we were socially distanced, and people were watching upstairs. So it's great to see today so many people able to celebrate your celebration. So I'm never shy about shouting about your success, and I want all of Scotland to know how fantastic West Lothian College graduates are. So please use the hashtag graduation22 later on to share your graduation experience on social media, and let Scotland know that you are the best graduates that they have, and they want to come looking for you. And I'll say a special hello to anyone who's watching on YouTube live, because this is going out, and hopefully more of your family members can watch it there. So I'm looking at this room today, and many of you have already moved on to the job that you hoped for when you started your course. Many of you are now at university and went straight into second or third year at university, or you're continuing your education at college. And many of you have used your qualification that you gained over the year while you were working so that you could go further in your career. And at this point, bearing in mind that we're still living in COVID, but thinking back to the last 2 years, I would like to make a special mention of those graduates today in this room who achieved higher level Scottish vocational qualifications last year while working as key workers in sectors like health and social care and supporting all of us through the pandemic. So thank you for that. But there may be some of you who might not be doing what you'd hoped for after college. And what I would say is try not to worry if things haven't worked out yet just as you'd planned. Your qualification is really valuable, and your education will count. These are uncertain and unsettling times that we're living through, affecting all of us. And one of the advantages of being my age, and I won't ask you to guess what age I am, but one of the advantages of being my age is I've seen economic turmoil come and go over a number of decades. When I graduated from college in 1991, that's quite a long time ago, just like you, I graduated then, the country was in the middle of an economic recession. Interest rates were going through the roof, and unemployment was rising sharply. And I didn't get the graduate job that I had hoped for after spending all that time at college. But I did get a job. I got a job that made the use of my skills in education, and I took that opportunity to start my career and move on and then get the jobs that I actually had aimed for when I went to college. So don't worry if things don't turn out quite the way you planned right away. Your education will definitely count. And remember, you're part of a generation of students who kept going through a pandemic that turned the whole world upside down. You stuck with your qualification in really hard times, many of you studying fully online for the whole year, and I know that was tough for some people. You showed that you can adapt to change. That took determination, really hard work, and grit. So build on that as you go through life. As we go through life, and as I say, speaking to somebody who's a little bit older than most people in the room, some things go wrong in life, some things will be tough, and sometimes you'll fail. But what I would encourage you to do is take the advice of one of the people who are recognised in the world as a great genius, who basically said, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. And I'm quite happy to take Albert Einstein's advice on that, because it's really important to focus on that. So a big part of sticking with college over a hard year and achieving your qualification was the help that you got from people around you. Your lecturers, assessors, and other student support staff in the college, your family and friends, and of course your classmates. And your student association did an outstanding job last year, led by student president Ginty Dobson, who herself is graduating today. They helped some of you get through really tough times, especially during the winter months. So thank you, Ginty. We really appreciate that support. And I know already with the work that Blair and Karine are doing, your new student presidents, they're already off to a great start and doing fantastic work with our students this year. So please join me in showing your appreciation for all of those that supported you, for their kindness and support as you got through the year. But remember, while other people might have helped you get through the year, which is great, please remember that you were the main reason for your success. You did all the hard work to achieve your qualification, and you kept going when times get tough. So congratulations on achieving your qualification. We are so proud of you, and we hope that you see that pride in how we celebrate that today. But be proud of yourself. Sometimes people don't take enough time to think about what they've done and what they've achieved. Be proud of yourself and that precious qualification that you've now got. And as I close, I'd like to offer just some advice for the next chapter in your life. The first thing I would say, having reflected on my 30-plus year career, is stay interested in whatever you do. Keep learning and never be afraid of change. This will help you get the most out of life in a fast-moving, ever-changing world. So even if you've not got the job or the university place that you'd hope for right now, keep learning and keep staying interested. You'll get there. Invest time in keeping yourself mentally well so that you can cope with any knocks you face and come out stronger. And that is so important that you do that, especially in these very unsettling times that we're facing at the moment. And lastly, whatever you do in life, be kind, be fair, and treat people the way you would like to be treated yourself. That will guarantee that you will enjoy life better if you've got that kind of outlook. So thank you for choosing West Lothian College. It has been a pleasure and a privilege to be part of your journey towards a happy and successful future. Well done to every single one of you. Please give yourself a huge round of applause. So, let's begin the celebrations. This is the good part. As you're called up on the stage, please don't worry about being nervous. You know, I graduated over 30 years ago and I was a nervous wreck and I thought I was going to fall on the stage, and actually I did trip on the stage. Don't worry about that. Most of you are feeling a bit nervous. Most people are. And walking across this stage takes courage, and I want to thank you for being brave enough to do that. So I'll come on the stage, and we're still living in COVID times, so if you don't want to shake my hand, I'm absolutely fine with that. I'll hand you your scroll, and then you can move on. So even if we don't shake your hand, the whole college will give you the biggest virtual hug that we possibly can to make sure we celebrate your success. And please, I know that some of you will shout loud and proud, but can everyone in the room please raise the roof for every single person that comes up onto this stage, because they have done a brilliant job over the year and they deserve to get this whole room cheering and whooping and shouting for them. And as I said at the beginning to the children, you make sure you're the loudest and we don't drown out you when you're shouting and celebrating. So can I invite Hazel Brady, who is the Director of the Business, Creative and Enterprise Faculty, to come up on here and start to present the awards. Thank you.
If you could all please bear with us just for a couple of minutes while we organise the graduates to allow them to receive their awards.
Can I just say for the graduates that are coming up on the stage, when you come over and get your scroll, we've got a photographer here, and he will take a photo of you, and we'll make sure those are available to you after the ceremony. So obviously your family can take photos, your friends, but we'll also take photos. So please take time to give them a big smile when you come on stage.
Okay, we're going to get started now. So I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Beauty Therapy. Abby Brandon. Laurie Nelson. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Beauty Therapy. Rebecca Ash. Ashley Black. Amanda Poole. Stacey Swan. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Level 3 Hairdressing. Jordan Allen. Ailey Brammer. Claire Brown. Gemma Hardy. Georgina Henderson. Victoria Lockery. Stacey Scott. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Hairdressing. Karen Bryce. Donna Fairbairn. Kimberly Farrow. Abigail Harris. Lynn Hill. Kelly McLaughlin. Charlene Murray. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Accounting. Sarah Bridges. Louise Kilter. Karen Ann Georgeson. Christina Horvath. Florentina Merica. Mirren McConnell. Fabiola Varela Fernandez. Hannah Zaval. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Accounting. Gillian Andrade. Magdalena Bandilac. Nicola Connolly. Stacey Douglas. Kinga Gorak. Avril Jones. Manal Musa. Sarah O'Sullivan. Carolina Rawadi. Zoe Scott. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Administration and Information Technology. Michelle Harley. Katrin Hughes. Helen Omaboye. Lorraine Patterson. Ida Sheikh. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Business. Leanne Armit. Danuta Bratek. Ben Cunningham. Anna Krajewska. Laura Mackay. Verity McRae. Julia Moore. Sam Santini. Kieran Tague. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Business. Ionela Alice Carahulia. Courtney Gillespie. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for CIPD Associate Diploma in People Management, Level 5. Leanne Cameron. Agnieszka Slavinska. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for ILM Certificate in Leadership Management Level 9. Larissa Jordan. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Art Portfolio Production. Sage Cormack. Rhiannon Hutchison. Annie Knox. Abigail Mowat. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Professional Cookery. Jennifer Forgrave. Zoe Foster. Georgia Gilfillan. Megan Hope. I'll now hand over to my colleague Diane Mitchell, who is Faculty Director for Workforce Development in Computing, Engineering and Built Environment.
Thank you. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Business and Administration at SCQF Level 8. Margaret Henderson. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Care Services Leadership and Management at SCQF Level 10. Sally Eady. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Management at SCQF Level 7. Lorna Hogg. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Management at SCQ Level 9. Stephen Miller. Eleanor Todd. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Playwork at SCQF Level 7, Shannon Ferguson. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Social Services Children and Young People at SCQF Level 7, Claire Gladwell. Lauren Hamilton. Claudia Louisa. Amy Lisa McDougall. Fiona Priestley. Brenda Roger. Carla Thompson. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Social Services and Healthcare at SCQF Level 7, Jasper Bat. Valerie Bell. Kieran Birkins. Sharon Curry. Morgan Dickey. Ginty Dobson. Chloe Forbes. Paula Hunter. Sheikala Hook. Edita McAfishin. Lorraine Otieno. Rebecca Patterson. Amanda Paul. Joanna Proctor. Julie Reid. Linda Russell. Robert Shanks. Margaret Sovereign. Viri Vite Vivu Kaka Saikaitoga. Again. have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for SVQ Social Services and Healthcare at SCQF Level 9. Kimberly Anderson. Montana Cleveley. Suresh Iqbal. George Martin. Anne Wilson. Pauline Wilson. Okay. We will now take a couple of minutes to organise the second part of the ceremony. Could everyone please remain seated to allow my colleagues to organise the graduands? So I have the pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Computing, Cian Galt. John McAdam. Okay. Noel Morton. Massa Telabzadeh. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Computing Software Development, Nicholas Burrows. Callum Considine. James Conway. Stuart Imrie. Angelica Levica. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Cyber Security: Luke Johnson. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Cyber Security: Innes Gibson. Helen Lawson. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Electrical Engineering: Kashif Ashad. Matush Blazchik. Daniel Fagan. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Engineering Systems: Adam Garecki. David Kelly. Andrei Siniki. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Engineering Systems: Lewis Barry. Stuart Hamilton. Ross Kerr. Scott Winchester. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Mechanical Engineering: Damien Bilak. Dale Kennedy. Erika Silvanovic. And I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Construction Management: Graham Haldane. Tomac Kuzil. Stephen Lyon. Gary Swinton. Bruce Thompson. Pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Construction Technology: Built Environment: Hannah Stevenson. Pleasure in presenting the following graduates for VRQ Level 3 Light Vehicle Maintenance and Repair: Tori Lee Adams. Louise Beige. Andreas Bikisi. David Harley. Gavin Hastie. Malcolm MacDonald. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Applied Science: Iman Akash. And I will now hand over to my colleague Todd Lumsden, Faculty Director for Childhood Practice in Sport and Fitness.
I have the pleasure of presenting the graduates for HNC Childhood Practice. Haliza Adam Nahar. Francesca Apollinari. Morgan Armit. Ellie Baird. Philippa Baird. Jennifer Barclay. Susan Campbell. Katie Christie. Bryony Coates. Nicole Calhoun. Loredana Dari. Nicola Fairley. Kaylee Fleming. Shannon Fife. Demi Gardner. Estelle Greenhorn. Courtney Grimley. Samantha Hardy. Heather Jackson. Finley Johnson. Zara Johnson. Linda Cabana. Magdalena Kosovic. Revati Krishnan. Margaret Law. Ellie Love. Amy McPhee. Jordan McCallum. Katie McGee. Sarah McKim. Lauren Mitchell. Margaret Morland. Kira Murray. Sophie Neely. Alexander Pedden. Nicole Potter. Aidan Reid. Nicole Russell. Gemma Shearsby. Pauline Smith. Natalia Sokol. Susan Somerville. Cheryl Stanton. Selva Stephen. Angela Sterrett. Courtney Stockdale. Louise Tuff. Amy Walker. Carol Walker. Laura Wallace. Emma Wright. I have the pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Childhood Practice. Samantha Begbie. Kelly Granger. Kirsty Hosey. Erin Hutton. Abby Mooney. Amy Stewart. I have the pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Healthcare Practice. Megan Allen. Aria Aslam. Sharice Cochran. Gillian Cuttle. Leslie Douglas. Chanel Duffy. Claire Ewing. Chloe Falls. Eloise Hagan. Zoe Hepburn. Abby Hogarth. Lorraine McCulloch. Sophie Nkuna. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Social Services. Gail Bridgman. Paige Carson. Ashley Chapman. Lisa Denning. Victoria Desmanska. Koatu Gua. Andrea Jones. Carolina Kumar. Bryony McCann. Eva McCulloch. Carrie McFarlane. Kirsty Ray. Ryan Lee Roberts. Sophie Watkins. Liliana White. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HNC Social Sciences. Gillian Brignan. Michaela Loudon. Claire Rickey. Katie Smith. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Social Sciences. Dawn Barr. Amy Gaskin. Connor Gowans. Rhiann Lacey. I now have the pleasure of presenting the following graduates for HNC Coaching and Developing Sport. Andrew Johnston. Emily Johnston. I have pleasure in presenting the following graduates for HND Fitness, Health and Exercise. Sophie Bennett. Max Burns. I'll now hand over to the Principal.
I think you did a great job actually in living up to raising the roof, but can we just give a huge round of applause for all of our graduates again? Wow! So, I don't know if Livingston are playing at home today, but if they are, I'm sure they heard that even above their crowd. So thank you so much. We're very near the close of the ceremony, so we've just got a few short things to do. And every single person in this room who received a scroll today has done a fantastic job. But Student of the Year awards recognise students whose achievements stand out, and students are nominated by their lecturer or their assessor. And I've got the very difficult job of deciding the winners, which I really don't like because they're so brilliant. So can I ask Councillor Kirstine Sullivan, who's the Deputy Leader of West Lothian Council, to present the SQA Student of the Year Awards. And I'm going to just tell you who they are and invite the students to come up on stage. So can I invite Annie Knox to come up on stage? So Annie graduated today with HNC Art. She came straight into the HNC course as a school leaver, and from the start she sought ways of challenging herself through her project work. It resulted in a very sophisticated portfolio which was submitted to universities and art schools midway through her course. And while it's not unusual for students straight from school to gain multiple university offers, it's very rare for a student like Annie to be offered 5 university choices in art. She's now studying at Duncan of Georgeson College of Art and Design, so please join me in congratulating Annie. So we have 3 SQA award winners today. The next one is Innes Gibson, who graduated today as HND in cybersecurity. So Innes started at the college as a school pupil on a foundation apprenticeship in software development and design. He then quickly moved on to an HNC cybersecurity because of the skills and the qualifications that he had. And today he's graduated with HND cybersecurity. Innes did really well in his assessments throughout the year and went way above what was expected in his graded unit project. He excelled in his HND and he went straight into year 3 of the cybersecurity and forensics degree at Edinburgh Napier University. So let's say well done to Innes. Yay. Our final SQA Student of the Year can't be with us today. Nesreen Zabir qualified and graduated with HNC Applied Sciences, and demonstrated a high standard of academic work, gaining 6 class awards during the year, the highest that any student has ever had. Nesreen carried out her own research during the year and wrote an excellent graded unit on type 1 diabetes. So let's congratulate Nesreen in her absence. Thank you, Councillor Sullivan. I would now like to invite Angela Constance, MSP, to present the first 2 of our Faculty Student of the Year Awards. The winner of the Student of the Year Award for the Business, Enterprise and Creative Faculty is Zoe Foster, who graduated today. Zoe graduated today with HNC Professional Cookery, and from the start she showed a natural talent for professional cookery at the college, and she won numerous competitions during her studies. She received high praise from the top hotels that she completed her work placements in, and it was no surprise to Zoe's lecturers when she started her own business, pastry and afternoon teas, while she was studying. And actually, since she finished her HNC, Zoe's gone on to set up a new business, the Greedy Gecko, a wee bit of advertising here, catering outlet. So let's congratulate Zoe. The winner of the Student of the Year Award for the Care, Health and Sport Faculty is Kirsty Hosey, who graduated today with HND Childhood Practice. As well as demonstrating a very high standard of academic attainment at her time in college, Kirsty also received very positive feedback from her placement provider. And when her class delivered an outdoor learning project with Murrayfield Language Learning Centre and our lower level students in childcare, Kirsty was fundamental to the success of that project by nurturing our less experienced students to work well with the children from the centre. She's now working towards a degree in childhood practice, so well done, Kirsty. Thank you for that, Will. Thank you, Angela. I would now like to invite Sue Webber, MSP, to present our final 2 Student of the Year Awards. The winner of the Student of the Year Award for the Computing, Engineering and Built Environment is Ross Kerr, who graduated today with HND Engineering Systems. Ross was an exceptional student, always interested and industrious, not just in his own work, but also in other students. He helped his classmates with their academic work, as well as offering advice, lending his life experience to the younger students. Ross set the benchmark for other students on his course to aspire to. His HND project was way above and beyond what is normally expected from a student studying at that level, and the amount of work that went into it was astonishing. So well done, Ross. And finally, the Student of the Year for the Workforce Development Faculty goes to Sally Eady, who graduated today with SVQ Care Services Leader Management. Sally studied while managing her care home through the pandemic. And during that time, she helped residents to keep in touch with their families using technology. and that required her to train her staff in digital skills so that they could help the residents connect and speak with their loved ones at a very difficult time. Earlier this year, Sally offered a home to 2 sisters whose parents are serving in the Ukrainian army. And it took her 6 long, hard months to get the girls to Scotland, but they're now here and they're now thriving with Sally's support. And through all of this, while achieving her qualification, Sally also supported her staff to achieve their SVQs. What an inspiration. Congratulations, Sally. Thank you, Sue. Well done to all the award winners and every other student who was nominated for an award. As I said, it was a very difficult decision to reach. But all of you and everybody else in this hall who's graduated today are an inspiration to all of us, and I wish you every success in your future. So the final award today is a special award that I award to someone who has worked well for the college and supported our students well over the year and further back. This is called the West Lothian College Ambassador Award, and it recognises someone who's made a huge difference to our college. It gives that person lifetime freedom of the college as we continue to work in partnership. I introduced the Ambassador Award at our 2019 graduation ceremony, and there have been 4 recipients since then: Donna Patterson-Harvey, John McGee, Roddy McKenzie and Jim Johnson, and I'm delighted they're all here today to celebrate your success. At the college, we work with hundreds of great people, employers, charities, other partners who support the college in many ways, and it's really difficult to decide who to give this award to. However, this year there was a standout candidate, and I'm delighted to announce that the recipient of the West Lothian College Lifetime Ambassador Award this year is Aidan Martin. So, let me tell you a little bit about Aidan. So if Aidan stands with Alex for a few seconds, and I'll tell you a little bit about Aidan. Aidan, if you want to stay on the stage, actually, well, I just explain why we have chosen you for this year. So Aidan graduated from this college with HNC Social Sciences in 2014, and he often acknowledges his time at college for turning his life around. He went on to achieve an honours degree at Glasgow Caledonian University, followed by a master's degree in social work in 2021, which he gained with merit. Aidan is a published author, and 2 years ago, around the time of our graduation, our online graduation then, he published his first book, Euphoric Recall, which came out in October 2020, and that book has had wonderful acclaim from people across the industry. Writing that book led to Aidan's activism on the drugs death crisis, on trauma, on mental health and on social deprivation. Aidan's a busy man. He's got a further 2 books in development, and he's a much sought after speaker and trauma trainer and the co-founder of a local charity. Yet he still finds time to support our students and promote our college. Earlier this month, the charity that Aidan set up along with his partner Mark Deans, who's also a West Lothian College graduate, gained charitable status. That's a big deal. That's a big, big deal. And I am very proud and privileged that the college, as well as getting support from Aidan and the work that he does, will be supporting his charity, The Scheme, which is the name of the charity, and hosting their free workshops, but also in providing a base for Aidan and his partners to work from. And just a wee plug for your diary, this Friday night at 7:30 on STV, Aidan is presenting a documentary that has been co-produced and presented by him, in which the college is featured. So please don't miss that documentary, 7:30 Friday. Oh, sorry, delete that. 7 o'clock. You can always watch it in STV Player, but don't miss it. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Friday night. Please don't miss it, because I haven't seen it, but I know the students and I know the staff who were interviewed, but obviously it's wider than just the college. I am sure it's going to be a phenomenal documentary. Everyone, including myself, who works with Aidan, is blown away by his passion, his enthusiasm, and his capacity for helping others understand the impact of trauma on people's lives. So for being an inspirational author and activist, a caring and generous partner of the college, and a truly amazing friend to our students and staff, please join me in congratulating Aidan on becoming a lifetime West Lothian College Ambassador. Okay, so we're nearly there. We're nearly there to go outside and celebrate your achievements today. So can I invite Vice Principal Sarah Jane Linton onto the stage to just tell you what we're doing next and to give a vote of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie. And on the theme of thanks, today's ceremony took a huge amount of organisation and hard work from staff volunteers who were led brilliantly by Louise, Donna and Greg. Thank you for putting on such a fantastic celebration. We are very grateful to our sponsors for their generous donations that help make this day so special. We really appreciate your support, so thanks to DS Smith, McGill's, Glen Turner, Workflow, Morrison Construction, Maxi Construction, Innoflate, Developing the Young Workforce West Lothian, Curry's Print, ESS, Wella, Livingston Football Club, Mediascape, but finally, thank you for being the best students. So I promise it's the very last time we'll tell you what to do, okay? So just before I give you your last instructions and you go off to celebrate with your friends and family, we would like a giant selfie of you all. Can our graduates now please stand? Thank you. And you have a task. On the count of 3, I want you to raise your scrolls in the air and give a huge cheer, get your scrolls, a huge cheer for the class of 2022. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. Congratulations. Our platform party will now process from the hall first, followed by graduates starting from the first row. Once the graduates have left the hall, then your guests can make their way upstairs to the College Square, where they will join you for refreshments in the cafe and the marquee. Thank you very much.